Playing the 4th game out of 5 on the road. Going back to last week. As Gallinari, right on cue, knocks down the first
basket. Almost untouched.
Thought about the 3. And here is Gallo in the post. Spins away from Pascal. Got to the rim. Takes a bump and a foul.
That's going to be a long 2 for T-Ford. Coming off a set piece, down screen. And he's learned to take that shot in rhythm now. You don't have a whole lot of time out there on the perimeter anyway to get a shot off.
Pascal tried to find that backdoor cut, but it was sniffed out by Gallinari. So he's had a hot offensive start. Now dishes it off. Adams cutting to the rim, went for the scoop, but
Steven Adams all over that. He didn't block the shot, but he forced him to change it.
Can't catch or miss like that, but if it hit the backboard, you could. Gallo step back 3 straight away, and he is feeling it here. And
there's some off the line. In that case, it was Burke.
Well, Gallo again sees something he likes in this matchup in the post as he shoots over the outstretched arm of Burke. So how do you go about defending the action on offense as Pascal's going to get called for the offensive foul? That's one way to do it.
And what was it? Mark Twain once said the coldest winter I ever had was a summer in San Francisco.
He did.
Was he right?
It gets foggy, and that'll be a walk on Gallinari.
Drew the defense in pretty deep before he found Nerlens.
Cool off the screen, way too strong. Despite his first-round draft status, he has just not shot the ball well at all. SGA, little stutter step, trying to make his move. Not even Burks can slow him down. Herbert. Well, the Thunder continually trying to get inside, Mike. We've seen it the last couple of possessions.
Well, you like that, and you want to continue to do that. As you get a little set piece here, back of the rim by Gallo, just able to take care of the basketball and get a finish.
That time, good defense. Gilgeous-Alexander was able to stand his ground despite the attempt of drawing contact. Schroeder tees it up from downtown. Noel tries to tap it back out. And we're going to get a foul. Spellman faces up on Gallo. And Gallo kept his hand right in the face.
Very physical with the basketball, but equally physical on the defensive end.
Double teamed, recognizes, and then uses that shooting touch despite
turnover. Now you got a chance to cut to that deficit.
Gallo catch fire. That is short off the front of the rim. Thunder have no problem with him taking shots from downtown. He's already got 2 threes in the game. Does a nice job shutting off Pascal on the drive. Pascal, that'll be his second offensive foul. And he's got
the dribble.
7 out of 8 from the floor. Is now the leading scorer for Golden State. Schroeder outside, Gallinari catch fire 3. Off the mark, but the offensive rebound by Adam. Gallo in the post, defended by Robinson. Draws the second defensive player. SGA gets doubled. Now Gallo drives, kicks out to the open man. Catch fire 3, Paul, that is good.
And then it moved around the horn and found the open hands of Chris Paul, where he picked up where he left off.
Adams step for step with Cauley-Stein. Now getting down the floor, hustling. And Paul tried to float it up, but they've taken that because it affects their three-point shooting percentage.
Yeah, well, it affected mine too, because I was 0 for 25 in 15 years because of that shot.
And Gallo can't answer. I bet that if you got into it, one of the better defensive players.
It's tough to do, going away from the basket with that offhand.
Gallo, step back. Boy, that is so sweet. Nerlens Noel affects that drive. He has been stellar tonight on the defensive end. Gallo sends it over to Schroeder, bends the knees, and fires and hits. Gallinari, catch fire three, and
By your coach. You fall asleep just for a second, you're going to give up something on him.
and another denial by Nerlens Noel inside, that time on Poole. Boy, is he just anchored down that defensive front line or what? Now on the offensive end, and Bowman. Thunder wouldn't mind him cooling off. And then 8 out of his first 10. Gallinari can't dial up another one from Tripp.
The pass has to be perfect because you got a guy who's flying through the air, a hot flyer like T-Ford with pressure chasing him.
Schroeder was just so casual. How about that? Dennis Schroeder, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got double teamed that time.
And he's going to see that, and he's got to continue to make that play.
Oh, another block by Noel.
I don't understand how did he do that. He came out of nowhere. The block party is on with him.
His third of the night, but SGA lost it momentarily, diving for it. Did he call timeout? Is there going to be a jump ball? Inside, made his move on Gallinari, but didn't quite finish. Gallo launches. Oh, tried to sell the foul. Hit the deck. Burke straight away, too strong. So the Thunder starting to string together some stops. We got to take advantage on the offensive end. Under 5 minutes to go.
Absolutely.
Ferguson again this time. Paul with the recycled shot clock. Gallinari wants to drive on Pascal. Had it stripped momentarily. Keeps the pivot foot down. And that'll be a loose ball foul. The Thunder have to start converting on the offensive end. Paul, catch fire three. That is good. And that might have been another block. That might have been number 11. Schroeder got it down to Gallinari. The pump fake, takes the bump.
A lot of defense at this point.
Boy, the three-point shot can be deadly. Pascal rolls over. That'll be an offensive foul as Gallinari.
That's his second time taking a charge on him on a play like that. And how about the big three by Dennis Schroeder?
Thunder can get it down to 2, can get it down to 1. They got the mismatch. Bowman couldn't do anything. 7 on the timer. Gallo matched up on Bowman. Outside to Paul. Paul passed up the 3 instead, takes the jumper and knocks it down. And the Thunder